Hi guys, it's me Matt here, back again, doing another game review, and this time I'm reviewing Assassin's Creed 2. Now, before I start the video, I just want to tell you that there may be spoilers, so in case you haven't played this amazing game, then if I were you, I'd turn off the video and play the game, but then watch the review on my. So, to talk about this. Well, for starters, I can say that out of all five Assassin's Creed games, like 1, 2, Brotherhood, Revelations, and 3, this one is my favorite out of all of them. The reason why it's my favorite is because, in a new character, new environment, different cities, um, different time period, and the story, the characters, the voice acting, it's amazing. Because I just love this game. It's my favorite. It's a long game. I really don't know how long the game is, but it's a pretty long game, and there's a lot of twists in it. So that's pretty cool. I guess I could start telling you what it's about. Well, the game starts. Alright, sorry, I'm just getting distracted. The game starts out with Lucy from Assassin's Creed, the first game, breaking you out of Abstergo, as you as Desmond Miles, and you're sitting there, going through trying to be like stay low and not get detected or anything else like that. Then they go into the parking lot where you fight, guards, and then Lucy puts you in the back of in the trunk of a car. Then she drives you off to a warehouse. I guess a warehouse where you meet Sean and Rebecca. Now Sean is a history kind of guy. He knows a lot about the histories and secret codes and stuff like that. And Rebecca's the one who knows about the Animus because they built their own. Because I guess they worked at Abstergo at one time. Then they just built it up. So now it's you, Desmond Miles, Lucy, Sean, and Rebecca. So the four of you are in this warehouse, trying to find the apple of Eden. But this time, Desmond could take breaks when he wants to, because when he was in Abstergo, like they put him in there for long periods of time, and that's when he got like bleeding effects and stuff like that. So when you go to the Animus, is when Ezio, right here, the guy on the cover, is born, and then like fast travels to like when he's like 17, and he's living in the Firenze, this town that he was born in, or the city he was born in, and he's just he's living like the teenager life, you know. His older brother's kind of trying to teach him the ropes, and he has his dad, his mom, his older brother, his younger brother, and his younger sister. Well, what happens is your family gets betrayed by this one guy. I can't remember his name offhand, but while you're off running around, the guards come to your house and take your father and your two brothers away, and they put them in a kind of like a jail supposedly. And then you find them, and then your father tells Ezio to go back at home and find like a secret spot at the wall. So and like whatever's in the chest, take it, and so you go in there, and like you find the secret lair, or secret um, office, if you want to say. And then there was a chest, and that's where Ezio gets the assassin's outfit that his father wore. And then you also bring a letter, claiming, that the father and the two brothers were innocent for what they did. Well, comes to find out that the dude that you brought the letter to is the same one who fucked them over. And then the next day they're being ready to get hung. And then Ezio's trying like to push through the crowd to try to save him. Before it was even possible, the guy called it, and then the father and the two brothers were hanged, and then they died. But then Ezio tries to fight off the guards, but that fails. So then he has to run away, get his mom and his younger sister, and flee Firenze. You gotta flee and go somewhere else. Well, they're sitting there and they're walking. Walking along, and he gets stopped by like a bunch of guards, want them dead. Then there's what the hell's his name? I forgot his name offhand. But like he stops and he tries to mess around with you, and then your uncle. Well, this guy comes along with mercenaries and fights him off, and it turns out to be your Uncle Mario. And your Uncle Mario starts to like teach you the ropes and everything else like that, and like you help him throughout the game, with certain missions and other things like that. As the game goes along, you can get better armor, get better weapons, and then there's these assassin tombs where I think there's like 6 assassin's tombs, because what do you want to call it? The villa is where Uncle Mario takes you, because that's the little town thing, and at the bottom, all the way at the bottom, like you go down these like secret stairs hidden behind the bookshelf, and you go down there and there's 6 statues, and behind actually 7 statues, and one of the statues is a statue of Altair from the first game, and in there is armor, but it's like blocked off, and you need to go to the assassin tombs, get the keys, put them in the other statues, and you get there, and once you collect all 6, then the armor opens, and you can get the armor and the sword. You can eventually buy the sword, and it's the armor's it's the best armor of the game. You never need to repair it, so it's pretty good. It's also the armor that you see Ezio in the beginning of Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, so it's pretty cool. Just like meeting all these new characters along the game, it's just it's one of my favorite games. My other games being like Mafia 2, that's another one of my favorites. Red Dead Redemption, that's another one of my favorites. And this one right here, just good story, good characters, good everything. It's just like a big place. It's I happen to highly enjoy it. There's not too many things that don't really piss me off about this game. I guess the only thing that can bother me is I guess with the D-pad. With Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, you can if you want, the up button on the D-pad. Let me just get a controller for it. I don't know if you guys know, but this is a D-pad right here, right there. If you want to press up, right here, you can use that to hidden blades, or you can customize it by yourself using the your weapons thing. So like up could be sword, left could be throwing knives. You could customize it. In Assassin's Creed 2 you can't, because I think Assassin's Creed 2, up is hidden blade, left is sword, right is medicine, and down is fist. But it doesn't really bother me that much, since like you could just like click the button right here, pause the game, and just like select the weapon you want. So it's not really that. So that's really the only thing that bothers me, and it bothers me like that much. So to be honest with you, amazing game. Guess the only thing else I could talk about is the just the ending. So the ending is you go into Rome. Well, they say Roma, but you go into Rome, and you're on like the wall, and you're trying to go after Rodrigo Borgia, who is the leader of the Templars. And you go after him, try and use stealth and fighting your way through. Then you eventually find him. Well, so you have the Apple of Eden, the apple, and he also has a staff that if you put the staff and the apple together, like you have like a lot of power. And then you sit there, and Ezio, with the apple's power, has four other clones like pop up, so it's kind of like 5 versus 1. And those guys get killed off pretty easily. So then like Rodrigo Borgia stabs you, and then you like get up, and then you fist fight it out. Then you go into the and get the staff, and the apple's already in it, so you put it into the ground. And then like this lair opens up where a person from the first civilization tells you about the destruction of the earth in 2012, that kind of stuff. And Ezio lets Rodrigo Borgia lives because Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, he's also in that game. And yeah, this is just an amazing game. I really like it. There's this in the future I want to get the 12-inch Ezio action figure that comes with like the fabric cape and the hood and a bunch of other stuff. The figure looks amazing. And I guess there's really not that much else except for like it's just an amazing game. I really enjoy it. I give this game a 10 out of 10. It's just, I love it so much. There's really not that much else to talk about. There's like a bunch of stuff I left out about this game, but it's gonna take me like 5 videos to explain it all. So I'm just like kind of like cutting it down into certain pieces. If you ever want to, learn about the other, parts of the game, you can watch a walkthrough on YouTube, or buy the game for Xbox or PC or PlayStation 2 or 3 or whatever, whatever you feel comfortable with. Alright, well, that's my review of Assassin's Creed 2. Hope you enjoyed it, and be back for Assassin's Creed Brotherhood review. Bye.